Welcome back, everyone. It's Kirrok here. Welcome back to another episode on the Minecraft. And I'm not going to say Bloxburg. I'm officially saying, and you've probably noticed this because I've changed all the wording in a couple of the episodes you've seen before this, but this is the first time I get to address it. We are on the Minecraft Blockshire server. So there was a vote taken in the community just prior to well, not just prior, just after the server was reset to version 1.16, the new version of Minecraft with the Nether update. If the name, if a name change was wanted, there were a few that were up for grabs. I went with New Bloxburg. I thought that had a nice ring to it. That was my vote. But in the end, Blockshire won out. It basically everyone, not everyone, but a bunch of people voted for Blockshire. And so now we are on the Minecraft Blockshire server. And I kind of like that, actually. I don't mind it at all because, hey, how's it going, Sumac? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I kind of like that because I was playing around with the idea, since the server is now Blockshire Minecraft server, of calling my castle Blockshire Castle. But I don't know. I'm not 100% fixed on that. So instead, what I might do is call this Blockshire Mountain and then give the castle a name, think of a name or whatever, and then come up with a name for the castle. So at this point in time, I'm not worried yet. In fact, I don't even have a layout planned out, and I'm going to be figuring out a layout once we flatten the mountain. And this is where we're going back. Okay, so this is the part I wanted to get to. Last week when we streamed, we set out to find a new place to build, and we had set up this little hobbit hole here as a safety net to keep us safe. So there's the bed. There's some stuff. I've been busy. Wait till you see. You've seen little glances of it if you've been paying attention up until now. But over here, I went down, and I didn't really make a mine. I just went on a 45-degree angle all the way to bedrock and stopped. On my way down, I hit a little pocket of iron, and there was maybe, 9 iron ingots that I got out of that, and that was it. But check this out. So if you remember what the mountain looked like, here I have a makeshift farm for wheat. That's my makeshift farm for wood. Those are going to go eventually. They're not going to stay there permanently. Relying on the caffeine tonight. I'm sorry, guys. But that said, check this out. This is the mountain here. Now, we have not yet gotten to that part to flatten it out. We had decided that we wanted to have the mountain at height level 107 in the y-axis, so that way we are well below the clouds, and we could build under the cloud line a lot of structure, and if we wanted, we could poke through and go even higher on a tower, let's say. And we'd have to keep in mind not to build on the same level as the cloud structure, because that really sucks. And so I've been busy. Look at all these chests. Now, they're not all full. Don't freak out. The ones that are almost completely full are the ones that have the torches above them. And when I mean completely full, I mean the whole thing. Not quite, though. Not quite. So here. Because I've been busy taking the shade all week. Anytime I've sat in Minecraft with stone pickaxes and stone shovels and just taken away sections of the mountain, shaved it down from whatever the height it was to 107. And I'll show you guys. So here, you can see. And then these ones are dirt. I have a ton of cobble, which is great because I have, and dirt, which is great because I have a ton of building material. Okay, that one's empty, and that one was started. And I've even, whoops, stop throwing your tools around, Kirrok. I've even started going into the ones next to it. Oh, we just finished that one. How about that? Actually, I gotta unload what I have. Oh, no. That's not right. I've been alternating, so I'm just gonna keep with it. There we go. Yeah, we did start here. So I usually unload after I shave a bunch of the mountain down and keep a stack and keep wood. And I keep creating new stone tools as I go with the resources that I collect by shaving down the mountain. We have an oak sapling. Let's go put this away. My main source of food has been bread. I'm good with that for now until we get some actual farms going. I got a little stash of bread going, wood and seeds and so on. So let's take you up there. Let's show you how far I've gotten. And you could potentially pull up the previous episode on YouTube. It actually would be the only place you could really compare this mountain as to what it was compared to what it is now. And check it out. And if I go F3, you can see that side where it says XYZ at the top, the Y is the middle value, and you can see the middle value is 107, which is the height I decided to shave the mountain down to. And we're not done. So I did all this, and I got a bed there, so every once in a while when it's time to sleep or it gets dark, I jump into the bed. And this whole section where that bed is and where this pillar kind of is was the first section. So I kind of split the mountain up into sections. Good tea. Then, from this pillar all the way to the pillar, or way back there where that tree is, way back there where my crosshairs are, is the second section, and you can see where I kind of left it untouched. It's going up in steps, like the stepstone style. And I cleared that out to 107. So all of this is cleared out to via 107. And when you start off a new layer, like at the top, so you can see I've been working on that section. So when you start off a new layer, like over there, it's like, oh, this is easy. Sumac is like, oh my God. Because you haven't seen it, have you, Sumac? I don't know if you have seen it, because I did stream earlier. But anyways, so when you start off at the top of the mountain, you do like a layer of sand or dirt and stone, and you're like, hey, this is easy. It's like I'm already down 5 layers. But then as you keep going down each layer, the layer expands. It gets bigger. So it's wider and wider and wider and wider. And then it's like each layer, this layer from all the way down there to here would take me an hour and a half to do one layer. And I had like 7 layers. Like, it was crazy. No, but I remember last week how it looked. Yes, okay, good. So you visually, mentally, you can visualize the difference in how much work I put into it. So right now, basically that entire side there, this entire back area here. By the way, we face the ocean here, which is really cool. Look at that. I have a nice little lagoon on the bottom of my castle. And then all the way down to there is 107. And currently, oh, by the way, just to give you another way kind of like to visually measure. Oh, look who spawned. This guy wasn't here 2 seconds ago. Hi. What do you have? Pink dye, pumpkin seeds. Huh. Kelp, red sand, spruce sapling, and a bucket of tropical fish. Uh-huh. No deal, thanks. So, to give you another way to kind of visualize it, see these pillars? I left them intentionally as I kept drilling down each layer, and you can see where I put the pillars originally are cobblestone. From the cobblestone down was original mountain, so I went down that far. This one by far is the tallest pillar, where the pillar actually, the cobblestone ends almost right where the cloud line is, and then all the way from up there down, you can see I didn't even touch the coal. I took away this mountain face. Man, it has been one heck of a time doing it. But it was, I don't care. I didn't mind. I'd put a podcast on, or I'd put a stream on for like Morningstar was streaming, or FaZe was streaming. And I just listened and watched, kind of glance at their stream and plug away, chip away. It's gonna get dark. And here you can see that, how many layers do I have to take away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. And then this section will be at 107. It'll be down. And I stopped it where those steps are. And that's original. Right there is original mountain, untouched. So we still have quite a bit to go. Let's go sleep. Come on. Oh, dang, I gotta eat. Yeah, I'm going. There we go. cap locks is on. Okay. So that's how I'm doing the beds. Like I just put beds in a strategic place and then run to it when it gets dark. So I am now, what level am I at here? I am at level 113, and I have a few more levels to take down. That was the wrong button. There we go. So you can see where the cobblestone ends is where the mountain was, and now I went that far down. This one in the center is my marker. This actually, we were trying to figure out the height, and then I put a little platform to the height that we want to reach. So if I go down here and make my way up to this side, which is 107, I am at the 107 level because I was using this as a marker. So that side's going to come down to level off with this. That side's going to come down to level off with this. And this little valley that I'm in now is only 3 blocks high, whereas before it was a cliff, and if I fell off the cliff, I'd be dead. So I brought the mountain down so much that this little cliff is almost insignificant. It's now a little valley. So I might close it up and put torches underneath it to keep it from spawning bad guys. And that joins that side to the side I'm standing on once it's at the right height, which gives me an extreme amount of space, a vast amount of space to build, which is what I wanted. I wanted a mountain, and I didn't do a mountain, I did a mountain range. I'm shaving it right down so that I have a massive amount of space that I can then build freely. I can build towers and walls, double walls, walls with walkways in the middle. Like I said, I haven't really planned the castle yet, but once I have this all flattened out, then I'm going to go pillar up real high and take some aerial shots, print it out, and I'm literally gonna map out how I want the castle to look and plan it. So I'm working on this section that we're standing on now. And beyond this section is Untouched Mountain. So this is Untouched Mountain here. But once I get this section right here down to 107, I have basically this back piece to that pillar, this tower, and it ends basically right here. Like, this is it. If we go here, you'll see the wheat that I have and everything. So we're actually over 50% complete in shaving the mountain down to level 107. I'd say right now we're at about 60, 65% maybe. 60 sounds more reasonable. Maybe 65. Because once I finish this section that I'm in now, I'll be at 75% complete because the mountain was basically split into 4 parts. And I didn't realize till later that the first 2 parts were the biggest. These remaining 2 parts are much smaller. So yeah, I've been doing quite a bit by really not doing much other than just making more pickaxes as I needed them and more shovels and knocking it down. So I usually start like... So I go here, right? Cut a groove. So to my next level. How many do I have? I have a few. This is all I've been doing. And there were times when I was like so in the zone. You hear that pattern, that pitter patter. Here. Bum, 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 bum. It would almost hypnotically put me to sleep. So all of a sudden I wake up and I'm doing this. I'm going on a diagonal and I'm doing that. And I literally open my eyes and I'm almost at the edge of the cliff and I go, whoa, what the hell was that? Like what? Because it's just rhythmic and it just kind of like lulled me to sleep. It was crazy. Oh. So, the thing is this. We won't really get into any of the building or deciding on materials for the building, or for the actual castle, until much later, because I got to plan it out, figure it out. So, this episode is not going to be a very long one, because otherwise all you're going to do for 20 minutes is watch me take away stone and dirt. But I did want to post something, or put something up, that shows the progress since the last time you guys saw it. And I'll say, man, I've been doing real good. I've gotten a lot of progress accomplished, but it's just mind-numbingly dumb work. But it's actually nice when you get in that Zen space. So yeah, I just did a strip down, And then what I do, excuse me, then what I do is I start going up, but keep stripping down one layer. So I basically, so essentially, I'm cutting away mountain this way instead of it going further out, or me starting, you know, and this, and then over here, and then over here, and then all of a sudden, before I know it, I got 10 layers and I'm over here, right? So I keep cutting away into the mountain that I want to eventually pull away, which means that I'm going to lose those 10 layers into the mountain. And that's it. So I just do that, and then on the next level, so essentially I end up with a staircase. You can see now there's no staircase. If I do this, staircase, do this, staircase. And that's it. So I do that all the way down, and then I start clearing the level, or the layer. And I find it to be better if I just stick with one material. So I'll grab a pickaxe, do all the stone, or grab a shovel, do all the dirt, and then switch, flip-flop. So that's pretty much it. That's been the progress. And once I started filling up that center row of chests where the torches you can see down there are above them to indicate that I've almost filled them, I was like, holy cow, I still got a ton of mountain to go. I need more chests. And I don't mind using the wood to make all those chests, because I'm going to end up reusing them. I'm going to make a nice storage room eventually. So it's not like they're going to waste. I can't tell you, a couple times I got killed. I had two mini zombies kill me. I had a creeper kill me. Yeah, it happens. Usually right around when you're trying to sleep. So I lie in the bed, and because the bed is out in the open, and I'm waiting for others. Sometimes there's like 7 or 8 people on the server, and I'm waiting for others to get in bed so that it can turn day. And by the time they make it to their bed, a zombie's knocked me out, or a spider's knocked me out. It takes a lot of fortitude to have the mindset that I'm gonna clear the top of the mountain. Because if you look at this in comparison to what I chose when we were on the Bloxburg, the old Bloxburg server, this is easily, right now, what I've accomplished to 107 is probably 6 times as big as that. And I still have all this to go. It's crazy. Yeah. Now, before I do end, because like I said, this is going to be a bit of a short episode, but one of the things that people, when I was streaming this before, were saying was like, why don't you use diamond or better pickaxes or enchanted pickaxes so that you are going to spend less time and do it fast? And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? As I collect all this stone, I get the very tools I need, or resources to make the tools I need to clear this off. And it's free. It's like, it just takes a little longer than if I'm using diamond or iron. But I can guarantee you that if I had diamond, I would have burned through those way before I even got to as far as I am now. And what would I have gotten? I would have been back to stone and lost diamond that I could have used for armor or other things. In fact, somebody gave me 3 diamonds before I left spawn once we set up Blockshire. And I stowed them away. I pocketed them away. I'm not going to use them. I'll use them later when I'm not going to waste them on clearing land. Yes, it translates into more time, but I believe it's a better use of my resources. And if a little bit of time is what it takes to do that, I'm willing to take the time. It's not a big deal. I love the game. It's so relaxing. It's so just great. Plus, it's been a while since I've been playing Minecraft or come back to Minecraft, that half of the stuff that's in there I'm going to relearn. Like, I don't remember how to do enchantments properly. And I'm sure enchantments have changed since then. But I mean, that's pretty good. I think it's you know, a 20-minute episode, a little shorter. The other ones that I popped up on YouTube were a little longer than usual. So this will kind of balance that out. Oh, almost time to sleep. Oh shit! Oh my god, I thought I was dead. Okay, good. Whew. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys an update to show you where I'm at and how far I've gotten and how much more I have left to do before we get to the point where then we can start actually planning the castle and then building the castle. I also want to decide on what I want it to look like, how I want it to look, and what I mean by that is not just the build style, but the materials used in that build style. But for Twitch, I'm going to continue streaming. Anyone who wants to come in and just chat for a while, I'm here for that. For you guys on YouTube, thank you for joining me. I'm not going to bore you with more mountain takedown, but I appreciate you all coming. Have a great day, and bye for now, guys. Oh, wait. No, you can't go. You can't go. What are you doing? Stop. Oh, he doesn't want him to use himself. Once he does that, he's done. Oh, he's sacrificing himself? Oh, wow. Oh, I knew that right away. I don't think he has. Oh my god, I feel so bad right now.